Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to test this MyFitnessPal app for usability, UI, UX, functionality and any bugs. This is in iPhone, iOS device and we will be testing the app for any bugs related to UI, UX and usability or the functional bugs. So this is the live demo. So in 2026 or in any year, January is the month when everyone is downloading the fitness apps because everyone is motivated. So let's check out as a QA what kind of issues we can face in this app or if there are no bugs in this app. So let's test it as a user. So I'll go for sign up for free and I will go back. I will go to login. So this is just a normal testing. Now I will try to continue with login on login page because I am not registered yet. So let's see how it will work if we try to login. If we cancel this, it is showing the error. That is great. If we click on login, it is saying email or password that you entered is incorrect. Now this is a bit misleading error message. You see, I have not entered the email address or password, but the message is saying the email or the password that you entered is incorrect. So this is a problem. This validation issue need to be improved. If I click on continue with login and continue, let's see how it works. I will select my email. Okay, now this is saying account is not associated with MyFitnessPal. Now the problem is that if I use this email here in login and I am not registered yet, so most of the apps are checking if the user is registered, and if the user is not registered already, he should be registered through Google because I am clicking continue with sign up with Google. Now I am not able to sign up with Google from the login page. So this might create a confusion sometimes. Now this is redirecting me to here, which is great. It is asking me to register because I have never entered this before. Now I will say lose weight. Let's see if we try to go back and change the name to, okay, now we will say lose weight. Okay, it is saying okay, really talk. So the top here, empty space, this is not looking good because the content should be at the top. I will click on next. Now it is not improving the the progress bar here. It is not increasing that, so I will use this. You can see I am adding different answers, but the progress bar at the top still remains at the same place, which makes it difficult for the end user to understand if the progress is going to end or he will leave the website. So this is not a very good user experience. I will select some of the things here. Again, I will check here. Okay, still the progress bar is not improving. Okay, now it start increasing. So first most of the questions were in the step 1. Now it start increasing. I'll say 28 and let's see if we can select something like anything. I will select United States and I will select 9201. How tall are you? So here I can change it, but the user might not be able to know that he can click on this centimeter and change it. So it should be a drop down for better user experience. Okay, so I will say 5 feet and 7 inches, and I will say 115 kg. Let's see how it works. This goal weight is, let's say, 80 kg. We cannot change the kg to pound, so I think it would be better to change here. Now 1 kilogram per week is fine. Now here it says I agree to this. So it is saying username is taken. I never entered a username. It asked me to add the email. The email is unique. My name was added, and it never asked me to add a unique username. So this is a bug, and now the user will have to go all the way back to the first page to change the username, or the user is not able to know where to actually change the username. So it is totally not a good experience. It is a very bad experience. Now the user will have to go back all the way to the first step, and this is very bad. Now I am all the way back to here. If I try to sign up again, let's see. And now it is, all of my progress is gone, and that is I can select this. The progress is here. That is a good news, but the problem is that it was a very bad experience to the go all the way back and change the username. It should redirect the user back to that page automatically. That is a very important user experience issue, and that need to be improved. So these things I have already selected previously. Some of them are populated and some of them are not. Now let's see how it works. Now I have changed the username, and let's see if it is working now. Okay, now it is saying your custom plan is ready. I will click on this one. It redirects me to the browser, and I will click on next here. Okay, I will say okay. Now it is saying allow MyFitnessPal would like to access your motions. Okay, now this is good. The sign up process, you saw there were few user experience issues, very important issues. Now let's see if we can do something here. I will click on plus, and I will say, for example, log food. Okay, I will say milk, almond milk. Okay, I did breakfast, and now at the bottom there is a ad. At the top left side I can see the cross icon, but here I cannot go back. I am not able to know as a user how can I go back to the previous page. That is again a user experience UI problem. By clicking on cross I can go back. If I go to Monday, and if I go to log food, I'll say pizza, pepperoni pizza. Let's see, I will say this one. Okay, I can select one at a time. That is good. Let's see. Okay, so I clicked on 3 items, and all of them are added to this thing. So that is not a good experience. For example, this is a problem. If I click on turkey burger, if I click on this, it is saying food logged, but it is again available to select. So I am not able to choose here if already chosen or not. Okay, I will click on cross. I'll click allow, and for lunch I will say this, and for snacks I will say this. Okay, food log is visible here. Now it shows me the calories. Now I will go to plan, get started, lose weight, ready to tackle anything, stress. I can only doing this. Okay, here it is showing me some of the things balanced. I will go select plane. The progress percentage should be visible at the top. It will make more sense here. Now selecting these or moving all the items, that is not looking good. It looks like a very frustrated animation. It should be improved as well. And I like everything. Let's see. The progress bar is moving very slowly and the user do not have any indication of how much questions are remaining. It is kind of bad user experience. I should have an option to see how many more questions are remaining. The heart icon is very small. User is not able to know if he should click on the heart icon specifically or he can click on any full card. So it would be better if the heart icon could be a bit bigger or it need to be a checkbox. That would be better. Okay, so I will like this, I will like this, and I will like this as well. Okay, how many people would like meal feed? Okay. Okay, moving these things is also working. So the UI is pretty good of the app. It will take few hours for a new user to understand this app and then start using this app. Okay, now it says start the free trial. I will cut this. I will say go back. I will say again. So I am not able to save this plane as draft. Maybe I don't want to buy the premium package now. I will buy this later. Okay, so I am all the way back here. Here I can see different things. I can the UI is pretty good. If I go more and streak one and my profile, let's see. So in my profile I cannot see anything. This is not good. This is a bug because I have selected many things during the login and I cannot see anything here. If I edit profile, then it is showing me here the data and here I can see everything which I have entered during the sign up. So this is working fine. So other than few UI and UX issues, the app is working pretty good. There is a message, but there is no indication of the message here. For example, if I am here, I don't know that I have a message to check. I will go inside this to see if there is a new message. So this is not a good user experience. We should have a notification for the message at the top or somewhere. That would be better and user friendly. So the app is pretty good. There are only few issues we found till now, and that's how we are doing the exploratory testing for usability, UI, UX, and functionality. So that's all for today. Let's meet to the next meeting where we will do some AI based testing. We will test some websites using AI manually, and which will allow us to test any website or app using the AI. So if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe for better QA videos. I will explain everything related to manual testing and automation testing. We will learn how we can do the manual testing using AI and automation testing using AI as well. Thank you.